Bowls buddies, happy bank holiday Monday to you all, and thank you for taking time out of your day to catch up with me, AC, and see what's going on my channel this week. Guys, let's get it out of the way. If you enjoy the videos, smash that like button. It helps the channel immensely. And if you're not already a Bowls buddy and a member of this wonderful community of ours, please hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free of charge. And click the notification bell for notifications of new content on the channel. Yeah, got it out the way. So guys, there will be a new section in today's videos. AC's weekend roundup of the bowling that has gone on that I know about. So that will be in the middle of this little show. I need to put a few things right from Friday's Ask Andy. Yes, a few mistakes. I've played 92 county games, not 82, so I do have 8 games to play to get the big century. Also, I think I put up, it was either Shropshire or South Yorkshire, I think I put that up twice, so many apologies for that. I'm sure you managed to keep up with it. It wasn't exactly rocket science, but of course one or two people did notice and did feel the needed to tell me, so there you go. And I've had a few people contact me regarding, very eagle-eyed people at that, regarding a result in the Potteries games that I never really mentioned. And there wasn't any particular reason, I just didn't feel it was necessary to mention it at the time, but I'm going to mention it now. So, a couple of you said, AC, what's going on? You won 21-0. You never mentioned it. Yes, I managed to win a county game away from home 21-0. My unfortunate opponent was a guy called Mark Melvin, a nice chap who probably didn't deserve that, but when you're in a county game, every chalk counts, and ultimately that is what you sort of set out to do, isn't it? You want to score as many chalks as you can, preferably 21, and limit your opponent to as few as possible, and in that case it was 0. So it was a place called Dilhorn Rex. I think they've used it a few times in the county. It's not a new green to them. Quite a high crown. I think it's on the way out of Stoke going towards Alton Towers, and I remember it being quite a nice day. Practiced terribly, couldn't find a mark at all, struggled like mad, came off thinking, what am I going to do? And we started in the middle of one edge, and I thought, I'm just going to play a little finger peg, round peg under the crown, bit swingy, 25 yards, no more than that, and I'll put them as close as I can and see what happens. Anyway, the plan was working, and maybe it was about 16 or 17-0, something like that. We're getting towards the back end of the game, and his ball, Mark's played his last ball, it's maybe got a third of the way to travel, but it looks a decent pace, it's on a road, and it's probably going to win the end. It got hit. Now, nowadays, there'd be all sorts of palaver going on. Oh, it was a winner. Oh, you can't have that back at the shot. Oh, you know, you've all been there. Now, what happened back then is what should happen, and as he picked his ball, we went back to the mat and sent it again, and there was no messing about, arguing, gesticulating from anyone. We just got on with the game, and unfortunately for Mark, it didn't go in. One of those things, and I got up a few ends later, 21-0. Very good, well played, Andy. Hard lines, Mark. You know, nothing personal about it. That's what you have to do on a county game. But after the game, of course, to give out a man of the match prize. So AC at the time, how old would I have been, 19, 20, something like that. So I'm like, you know, whoa, what a bloody player I am. And we sat down, we had having our teas, and anyway, time for the man of match awards. So I shoved my chair back a bit because I was a big unit and I needed a bit of room to manoeuvre. And the guy who's doing it, he says, yes, we've had a lot of incredible results today. The away team have had a 21-4 winner and a 21-0 winner, but the man of the match today is Steve Ellis, who won 21-17. And there was light applause. I think people were a bit shocked, really. Anyway, our man's going, no, we didn't agree that's not what we agreed, no. Anyway, Steve Ellis got the Man of the Match award. He always seemed to get the Man of the Match award back then. So afterwards I went up to the guy and I said, look, I'm not being funny, but I've played the perfect game of county bowls there as an away club. I've won 21-0. It's only happened 5 or 6 times in the history of the game. How have I not got the Man of the Match prize? He says, well, you just played this little simple mark. You only played one mark and it's quite simple. Steve Ellis played a lot of difficult marks. And that was the thinking. That's what we were dealing with at the time. Anyway, it still rankles a little bit. Can you tell? No, it's just one of them days, one of them things. But it's one that sticks in the memory because I consider it a great achievement. And as I say, it's only happened maybe 5 or 6 times in the history of county bowling, which is quite incredible when you think about it. Another thing I got pulled up on was I didn't promote every single competition that was ongoing at the weekend. Now there's a problem for that. If I don't know about it, I can't promote it. So if you've got a competition, you want me to say something about it on my videos, I'm happy to do so. Email me at this email address with the details and I will fit it in. My Ask Andy on a Friday. I'll have a little weekend roundup of competitions going on at the weekend. But I don't spend all my time on Facebook, despite what people might think, and I don't take a lot of interest really because I'm not actually playing bowls at the minute, so I only know about what I know about. So I might have friends who are running competitions and it'll be on their timeline and I'll see it. So if you want to give me the information and the details, email me. I'll put it in the description as well, and I will happily promote any competition that is out there. So we're going to go to a little feature now. I'm not sure what to call it, but we're going to go over to the sports desk and we're going to run through a few results from this weekend. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you, AC. Welcome to AC's Results Roundup with yours, AC. First on today's programme is week 2 of the East Lancs Super League. Darwin 13, Accrington 5, Preston 6, Craven 12, Pendle 15, Rosendale 3 and Clitheroe 7, Burnley 11. And we'll just delve a little bit deeper into those results. So firstly, Darwin versus Accrington. These were the scores at the Darwin Green. D Butler 21, F Whittaker 19, G Auckland 21, N Fryer 15, D Whittle 16, D Hodge 21, A White 21, E Willits 4, S Clough 19, H Hargreaves 21 and A Hodgson 7, C Rammel 21. At the Accrington venue, M Burns 17, L Evans 21, Grant Roberts 14, Rick Riley 21, Cy Eatock 21, Dave Hargreaves 6, Leighton Whitehead 21, Lee Hammond 15, Gary Timlin 17, Dave Shawforth 21, Martin Ryan 4, Rob Horton 21. The next game we'll look at is Burnley versus Clitheroe. And at the Burnley leg, Pete Harrison 8, N Airy 21, Peter Rennick 21, N Pickles 17, P Johnson 21, C Smith 16, D Swindles 18, B Gaskell 21, P Wilkinson 21, S Anderton 19, K Tootle 17, M Holden 21. And at the Clitheroe venue, V O'Donnell 21, I Beecroft 13, P Graham 14, B Cumberbatch 21, S. Edmondson 11, T. Wilkinson 21, M. Graham 21, R. Cook 20, and J. Mordew 20, M. Ashworth 21. The next game on the list, Preston versus Craven. At the Preston home leg, Gary Daw 19, Robert Ellis 21, Steve Edwards 21, Phil Dowgill 15, Mark Simpson 21, Derek Seed 5, Dave Roach 21, Peter Hepworth 12, Andy Fleming 19, Ken Brinkley 21, Matt Edwards 21, Dave Scott 15. And at the Craven home leg, A. Keithley 21, Mike Fleming 18, G. Ray 21, John Cowp 13, J. Calvert 21, Josh Iden 11, R. Scar 21, Neil Helm 6, I. Dewhurst 21, D. McCann 12, and R. Hargreaves 21, T. McCullen 7. And finally, the game between Pendle and Rossendale. At the Pendle home leg, Darryl Wright 21, Clive Chapman 17, Kevin Bond 21, Roger Evans 13, Claire Russell 15, Jonathan Lacey 21, Kieran Hanford 21, Gareth Evans 18, Craig McAvet 21, Wayne Usher 9, Glyn Shuttleworth 21, Phil Rowan 15, and at the Rossendale home leg, Howard Warren 9, Dean Brown 21, Frank Herbert 16, Matty Bond 21, Andy Lowe 13, Aaron Harrison 21, Mick Opie 21, Stuart Gall 12, Mike Whelan 21, Stephen Clamp 20, and Phil Worrell 11, John Whittaker 21. And that leaves the league table looking like this, with Pendle on top with 25 points, Darwin a close second with 24, Preston third on 22, Craven fourth on 19, Burnley fifth on chalk's difference with 19, Rossendale 6th with 16 points, Clitheroe 7th with 12, and bringing up the rear is Accrington with 7 points. We'll now look at the Club 12 competition at the Railway at Pleasanton, and the winner this weekend was Adi Hodgson, who saw off Dave Hargreaves 21-19 in the final. And that leaves the merit table looking like this. Top with 20 points and 2 competition wins is Jack Hargreaves. Gareth Coates next with 11. Josh Mordew again with 11, but with a competition win under his belt. Dave Hargreaves is 4th place with 10 points. Harry Hargreaves is 5th with 10 points and a competition win. And then, as you can see further down the list, Adi Hodgson, Chris Mordew, Neil Bittle, all competition winners this year. And that makes up the top 16 players to go into the end of the season playoff. And I have some results to hand from the Ribblesdale Classic that has been played over this weekend. On Friday night was the first qualifying rounds, and the results of the qualifying games were Paul Sutcliffe 21, Adrian Hodgson 20, Simon Cowp 21, Mark Holden 5. And it should be noted that Simon Cowp only conceded 22 chalks over his 3 games on Friday night. And then Sunday afternoon, the second qualifying session, Gareth Gwillam 21, Kevin Shaw 18, Rob Horton 21, Chris Mordew 20. I don't have the results of the third qualifying session to hand at the time of recording. And those qualifiers go through to the finals night on Saturday the 5th of September, 5:30 start, and the finals are actually 31 up. So that's a great little finals 8 for you next weekend. Thanks for joining me at the sports desk for the results of this weekend's bowling. I'll hand you back to the studio to AC. Okay guys, well, I hope you enjoyed that. Still not sure what to call it, but anyway, results roundup will do. AC's results roundup. There you go. So we'll try and do that every Monday, and I'll do one on a Friday. Just trying to promote what's happening out there for those that may not be in the know. I think that's everything I've got to tell you about the competitions, so I'll just run through what's happening this week on the channel. Tomorrow I've got AC's Tuesday tutorial, and it will be about playing left-handers for those of you that struggle with that, and I have a very good tip for you. I hope it makes sense. If not, I'm sure you'll let me know. I'm hoping to do more Tuesday tutorials. Striking seems to be one that keeps being raised. Reading greens, picking marks on greens, and I'll try and do a few more as well. There's a few things that I want to talk about, but those are the ones that have been requested. So I'll do those first and then move on to mine, and hopefully we can maybe get up to 10, and that'll be a really good starting point for some of you out there. Wednesday will be AC's Wednesday weight loss. No idea how I'm doing. I haven't weighed myself this week, so it'll be as big a surprise to me as it is to you. Thursday I'll find a video. I'm not sure. I've definitely got some flat green stuff, but I'll try and put a crown green one on if I can. It might not be a televised one or a stream one. It might be one of Alan Robinson's home video jobs, but they're still very good. So I'll put one of those on, and then Friday we're back to where we started with Ask Andy. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing yet. I've got a few questions, but if anyone has anything that they want me to talk about or discuss or whatever, again, you can get in touch with me, comment on the videos, or email me, whatever, and I'll get it at some point and have a look. So like I say, I've got a few questions I can do, but nothing's set in stone. And I may change my mind on Thursday night. But remember, if you've got a competition you want me to promote in Friday's programme, if you let me have it by, let's say, tea time on Thursday, it gives me a chance to get everything sorted out. I'll happily promote your competitions for you. So I think that's everything. Smash the like button if you enjoyed today, or any of the videos. It's all good. And yeah, if you're going on the greens this week, stay safe, and I'll see you on the other side.